And producer Marshmello has become a global phenomenon in the past few years. From his debut in 2015, he went from being a little-known remixing J to one of the most famous performers, who later began to lead music festivals such as Ultra, EDC and others. His unique style of music with a characteristic slow tempo and vocals with a hint of trap has attracted the attention of millions of music lovers around the world. As famous as he is, no one really knows the person behind the mask. Unlike artists like Deadma, Marshmello does not take off his helmet when performing. This allows the J to keep his identity a secret. Finding information about Marshmello is very difficult given that people don't know who he really is. But here's some information that you can find a little digging around on the internet. So it's time to learn a little about the man hiding behind the Marshmello mask. There are a large number of different facts proving that Marshmello is actually Chris Comstock. Keeping his identity hidden for Chris is difficult given the number of people interested in exposing him. He even put a helmet on famous J Tisto in the hopes of confusing the audience. If you're not a gamer, you probably don't know that Marshmello is a huge Fortnite fan. He's gotten so high in the gaming industry that he's got his own character in Fortnite. Marshmello even held a concert in the game, which many fans of his work could attend. If you flip through Chris's social media, you'll see that he loves to use Snapchat filters. He seems to enjoy taking selfies with filters more than regular selfies. Snapchat filters have become really popular, so it's understandable why Chris uses them so often. Perhaps this is a reason for him to fool around. Chris Comstock's career did not start with the Marshmello project, she started under the pseudonym Dotcom. Dotcom hasn't become as popular as Marshmello. He played on smaller stages, he didn't have such a large audience, and he played more positive music. Comstock still sometimes acts as Dotcom, but more often as Marshmello, as this brand has become really popular. Often the media associates Dotcom and Marshmello by comparing tattoos. Chris has a lot of tattoos that he tries to hide carefully, but sometimes they still slip into the net. It's pretty hard to see if Marshmello has a tattoo given that he wears long-sleeved pants and sweatshirts all the time. But if you get close, you might see a couple of tattoos. It's hard to know who Marshmello's circle of friends is, but it's obvious that Dotcom and Keizo are very close. Keizo has grown into a popular artist who plays all types of music from heavy trap to dubstep. Friends can be seen in numerous Dotcom photos on Instagram and Twitter. Marshmello has used many artists in his performances and music videos to deflect suspicion from Dotcom. At EDC Las Vegas, a few years ago, Tisto took off his Marshmello helmet, claiming he was that mysterious person behind the mask. Will Ferrell also posed as Marshmello in one of the music videos of the famous EDC producer. One way or another, all these artists helped to hide the identity of Marshmello. Chris Comstock wants to make a positive impact on people. Throughout creation, many posts Marshmello tries to spread the positive and exclude anything negative. He has said many times that he hopes to continue to spread a positive vibe in his music and brand. Dotcom doesn't receive as many interview requests as Marshmello does. But like Marshmello himself, Chris isn't a big fan of interviews either. It is logical, because he tries to keep his identity a secret, and during interviews, journalists can get to the bottom of the truth. 10 came popular thanks to the release of remixes of popular songs. The way Comstock became popular is very simple, creating remixes of popular songs. Some of his best remixes were on Adele's Hello and Justin Bieber. Skrillex's were Runa. From that moment on, he developed his own fan base, which helped create many tracks to establish his own brand. If you're wondering where the star J was born, look no further than Philadelphia. Comstock grew up in a city of brotherly love. Chris really follows the moral values of the city and brings positiveness to the world around him. Let's hope he can continue to bring positive emotions into the world. Although Chris grew up in Philadelphia, this is not where his journey ended. He decided to move to Los Angeles to pursue a musical career. Sometimes American G make it so that they visit musical institutions, academies, and communicate with representatives of the industry in order to further develop their careers. Obviously it worked. In 2017, it was announced that Marshmello had become one of the highest paid G in the world. A very impressive result for an artist who appeared in 2015. According to iCarts, the Marshmello brand is worth approximately $21 million. Everything Comstock has done to expand the Marshmello brand has been hugely developed and made Chris a lot of money. The man behind the mask is acting very wisely towards the Marshmello brand. Chris has done a great job building his fanbase through social media. By constantly teasing and playing with fans on social media, Marshmello ensures fan interest. The more you interact with your fans, the greater the impact. Surprisingly, Marshmello, despite its rapid growth and popularity, continues to remain modest. He doesn't need fame and glamour, Chris just wants to make good music and spread a positive atmosphere. Watching Dotcom's social media, one can see that he remains loyal to his close friends, despite the number of new friends he has made as Marshmello. Comstock is a very funny person. Dotcom constantly publishes funny posts with memes on its pages in social networks. Comstock even added a bit of humor to Marshmello's social media, which helped him connect with his fans. It's good to have a sense of humor, especially when it helps your marketing strategy. He runs his own YouTube channel, where he shows his love for computer games and cooking. Marshmello is often seen by fans on his YouTube channel. Comstock clearly loves games and cooking. Most fans of his music probably cannot imagine that this love actually exists to the extent that he demonstrates it to the public. We cannot ignore the celebrities who donate money to a good cause. As for Marshmello, he donated $500,000 to the Fund for the Protection of Children in Need. Chris realized the need to help a group of activists to fight for the rights of refugee and immigrant children. He decided not to reveal his identity, inspired by the activities of deadma. The Marshmello look was inspired by deadma. Sure, deadma takes off his helmet a lot during shows, but the idea was to use the helmet as a brand. Comstock took this idea and decided to never take off his helmet. He wants people to associate the brand only with Marshmello.